Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the dopest podcast on the web. I'm your dude, Martell, aka the Sucker Ducker, kicking it with my homie Marlon, aka Big Gift. What's popping?
What's going on? What's going on?
Hey, everything's everything. Another Tuesday in this piece, and we here. Everything groovy?
Man, yeah, man. Ready to talk some good old NFL football.
Yeah, most definitely. And without further ado, as promised, we finally made this thing happen. So we got our special guest in the studio. Let me give this guy the proper introduction. He hails by way of Memphis, Tennessee. One of our good partners, man. Y'all seen him on BET Comic View. Y'all seen him on the Universal Soul Circus as the Ringmaster. You seen him on Def Jam. You seen him on P. Diddy's Bad Boys of Company. You also seen him in this movie on Tubi called Meet the Snows. And if you like me, you seen him on National Rental Car commercials as well. I give y'all none other than Tony Tone.
Hey guys, this is Jerry Jones. Listen, I'm speaking on Tony Tone's behalf. He had to step away to the bathroom for a minute there. I figured I'd step in and talk to you guys for a second, Martell and old Marlon there, and let you know that we're going to send Zeke over there to the 49ers. That's what we're going to do. What's up? What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
What up, man? What up, fellas?
The legend himself, Tony Tone.
Man, what's up, man? And you see, I had to come on here, man. I had to represent. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all got the upper hand right now, though. I can't mess with the 49ers right now. Y'all got the upper hand.
Yeah, they own y'all for what, 2 years, man?
Man, 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row. Put us out.
What you think the problem is? Is it that?
Well, you know what, man? It's never in football, the ultimate team sport is never one person's fault. It's the whole team. But with us starting from the very top, which is Jerry, on down from the front office to the field is our issue. You know what I'm saying? Can't put it all, as we all like to do. We like to put everything on the quarterback, good or bad. You know what I'm saying? But there were other moving parts in that machine that might not have worked either. Play calling from the offensive coordinator calls to whatever. Defense didn't do it, whatever. But in our problem, man, overall, I still look at Jerry all the time. You know what I'm saying? I go to Jerry because it started with him. He keep, I was never excited about the McCarthy hire. You know what I'm saying? Because McCarthy is just another one of those controllable coaches that Jerry can, take over. Jerry's just in the way, to be honest, man. Jerry, honestly, I mean, we Father Time got to take him out. You know what I'm saying? So. And I think we may start prospering. Unfortunately, I hate to say that, we might start prospering or trending in a right direction once Jerry's kind of out of the picture. I hate to sound like that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's kind of like the Raiders organization, you know what I'm saying? They started doing a little bit better when old Al took his exit, you know what I'm saying? Because Al was probably worse than Jerry, you know what I'm saying? If y'all know football, y'all know who Al Davis was, So,
baby.
If you look at Dak, going back to Dak, man, as far as him, I just wish Dak would, and who knows what was playing a part in his decision making, some of his throws. I like to see a little more accuracy in Dak. You know what I'm saying? Even in the completions, like a casual football fan, all they see is a completion, a throw and a completion. But if you really know football, that ball was not in the right place. The receiver probably did the quarterback a favor. You know what I'm saying? And Dak a lot of his throws be behind. The receiver have to make an adjustment to catch it either behind him or Dak throws high a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's just, and then some of his decision making, man, like his timing of throws, all them picks, man. Now some picks were on the receiver. They ran the route in a way that it gave the defensive player the advantage. or they didn't fight for the ball. You know what I'm saying? A couple of times Michael Gallup didn't fight for the ball. And we got the pick. Matter of fact, the Cowboys, a couple of our DBs even got picks off of other teams because their receiver didn't fight for the ball. You know what I'm saying? So you got that factor too. So a pick is just not cut and dry. Or interception is not cut and dry. So I'm not always on the quarterback, but it's recorded on the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? It's recorded, but it's circumstantial, man. But Dak, he's not playing perfect. He didn't play perfect. He could have played worse. He could have played much better. It's a lot of moving parts, man. But the Cowboys as a whole, we just falling short, man. Got to get it done. You know what I'm saying? We get to the playoffs, cool, but we got to get further than the first round, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna get old. It's time for another Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? We got five rings, yeah, but they old rings. Even though Super Bowl rings are like college degrees. You're always gonna be proud of them. You know what I'm saying? But they still old degrees.
Hey, guess what though? Guess who y'all sent home this year in the playoffs?
Man.
Who we sent home? Oh yeah, who did we send home? We did. I'm sorry, I forgot what we get put out so early. I forgot we did get one win. What did we beat? I'm trying to remember who did we. I can't remember.
Brady.
My mind's bad right now.
Tampa Bay and Brady.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Man, Tampa Bay had us looking all like we were world beaters, man. Y'all made us look like fool's gold, man. Yeah. I forgot you were Brady. You're a Buccaneers fan.
Yeah. We got a couple of Corey in the chat.
Now wait a minute. You a Buccaneers fan or you a Brady fan?
No, I'm a Buccaneers fan. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go back to them Sap days, Tony Dungy, all this. So yeah, I ain't no bandwagon Brady fan, nothing like that.
I got you. Oh, you know what, man? You made me feel old, man. I was about to ask you, did you go back to the creamsicle days, the Jim McKay, Doug Williams, Steve Young? You know Steve Young played for the Bucs back then too.
He did.
Exactly.
I forgot I'm kind of old.
We are too, man. So yeah, he don't like the creamsicle uniforms. I actually thought they were cool.
I know creamsicles, yeah.
I like the Buccaneer on the face on the helmet. I like that, but the color.
I do like that new uniform. Like a lot. I like when they came out their new uniforms. I did like them, but they were dope.
Yeah. It's time for Dallas to get some new uniforms, man.
Uh-oh.
Man, they ain't changing us, man. They're gonna keep that star. They're gonna keep all that. Now I don't really get into the whole America's team thing, but I mean, I just like our uniforms are kind of like Green Bay, us in Green Bay, and maybe even Pittsburgh. We ain't changing. We'll never change. That's just kind of a staple of the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah, I say that about the Bears too. They ain't gonna change.
Yeah, Bears, yeah, Bears. They that's iconic.
Niners ain't changing either, man.
Oh, yeah, Niners. Hey, you saw the old. You ever seen the old Niners logo? Y'all better be glad y'all changed that, man. That was a goofy. That was a goofy logo, man. That was a goofy logo.
hey, Tony, can you see the comments posted from
let's see.
Facebook?
Let's see. Can you see that?
Now I see. Yeah, now I see.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I agree. Corey Cleve Sr. Yeah, those are the ugliest uniforms in sports history, boy. The 49ers. Oh, that logo was horrible.
Not too many ways to change the star. Oh, Lord.
Hey, Corey, all you can do is make the star brighter. That's all you do.
Oh, y'all Cowboy fans be on it, man. Y'all be on one, man.
Right.
You can make it bluer and brighter. That's all you can do. Even though the 49ers dimmed our star a little bit the last couple of years. I give you credit.
So, what you think about Zeke, man? They saying he may come back or he may not. I saw Philly. He said Philly was on his wish list. Philly and the Jets.
Philly and the Jets. I can see both places Because I don't know how Breece Hall for the Jets is going to come back yet, because he tore his ACL. Before Breece Hall tore his ACL, they would, if Breece Hall never gotten hurt, they wouldn't be talking about Zeke going up there, man. Breece Hall was a beast, man. Philly got they've been having a habit the last couple of years of taking up our old players. Remember they took Miles Austin, they took I think DeMarco Murray, I think they got somebody else too, but I can see him as an Eagle, man, because they lost Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders ain't at the Eagles no more. I think Miles Sanders went to the Panthers, I believe. And Zeke, Zeke served his time well with us. It feel like he fell off the cliff pretty quick, you know what I'm saying? But his numbers, matter of fact, one of my younger brothers, he's a Cowboys fan, and he pointed out something. He sent me a stat between him and Zeke and Terrell Davis. Hey man, do you know Zeke had better numbers than Terrell? You know, Terrell's a Hall of Famer.
I believe it.
And he had better numbers than Terrell, man, in pretty much all the categories. And it doesn't seem like it, because it seemed like Zeke fell off so quick and so early. It don't seem like he don't have the body of work that he has. But Zeke was a beast for the time when he was on top of things. But man, he hit a cliff. And I think his value now is like short yardage, like what we're using him for, short yardage and pass protection. People don't understand how important pass protection is. You know what I'm saying? And that's where Zeke. Look, I love Tony Pollard. Look, Tony Pollard, he from hometown. He from our town. You know what I'm saying? Out of Melrose. But man, I'm not gonna say he was the best pass protector. And that's very key, man. You gotta, like he can do everything else. He's dynamic, but the pass protection might not be his strongest suit right now. He's not as heavy as Zeke. You know what I'm saying? Zeke could step in that hole and fill it, block, pass protect well. So that's his value and short yardage. So somebody's gonna probably give Zeke a 1-year contract somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And we'll see what happens, man. But hey, the show must go on. We picked up a free agent, Ronald Jones, that might be a decent addition. But I'm hoping
garbage.
I forgot. Hey, wait a minute, Ron. You think he garbage for real, or you just saying it because he coming to us?
He played for Tampa. He garbage.
I know. But I thought Ronald Jones, didn't he wear number 27?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hey man, he was kind of explosive, man, for Tampa Bay. You didn't like him?
I mean, look, he fast, but he can't get you that 1 yard that you want either. So, and then once he got in the doghouse, that was it.
Did he come from Kansas City to y'all, or he went from y'all to Kansas City?
He came from us to Kansas City, and he
okay.
Kansas City. So.
Okay, yeah. We got him. Yeah, like I say, we're not looking at it. I don't think we're looking at him as being a championship back, but he's a filler. Because all we got right now is Tony Pollard. We got Ronald Jones and the kid out of Florida, Malik Davis. And Malik is probably he's not quite as dynamic as Pollard. He's okay. But that Bijan Robinson out of Texas, that's who we kind of eyeballing. And I haven't seen him play a whole lot. I just saw a few highlights. He looked decent, man, but I hope he translate into the pros,
Hey, I got somebody got a comment for you.
All right. Oh! Wait a minute, Corey, you worked at Ike's? You worked at Ike's, man. He took me back with that one. Listen. Let me tell you something. Hey, first of all, do y'all know about Ike's? Y'all know about Ike's, right? Y'all know about Ike's?
I grew up in the Haven, so I know about Ike's.
Hey, man, let me tell you, those were the days. I worked at obviously Corey did too. Ike's in the Eastgate Shopping Center on Park and Mendenhall. Yeah, man. Hey, hold on. This how I know Corey worked at Ike's. Corey, what aisle did you used to work all the time? What aisle? What? He gonna come back? Hold on. Let's see. He gonna come back.
We used to clown.
Yeah, we did used to clown. What aisle? We always clown, but we was always assigned to a certain aisle in the store. We were all day stockers. So I used to be on the soap aisle.
There you go.
Yeah, Raceway. Yeah, he said, I forgot about the Raceway. Raceway is soap. It was me, Corey, Jeff Webb. Man, it was a bunch of us, man. Man, what? Vinny? Oh, it was so many of us, man. Man, I used to love working at H, boy. Eastgate Shopping Center. Man, he went back with that one.
Yeah, there you go. He said on Park.
On Park. Yep. On Park. Eastgate Shop. Yep. Yep. Oh man, we don't know about that Ike's, boy. Let me tell you something, man. That was my early days in doing stand-up comedy, man. I used to go to open mic, and after I said goodnight, I used to rip my shirt open and have an Ike's t-shirt up on it. I had to go to work.
There you go, right there.
Yep. Roosevelt, Mike, Dexter, everybody, boy. It was everybody, man. We used to work in receiving, Mr. Jesse in receiving, man. Yeah, okay. We turned this into an Ike show, boy. What about that Ike's, the greatest store on earth? Good old Ike's. That's funny, man.
That's a throwback.
Yeah, boy, what?
That what you get. You never know when you come on this show.
You never know. Hey, I got a question for everybody. Everybody in Memphis, including y'all, man. Okay. Does anybody know anybody that used to work inside that shoe on Lamar? I don't know nobody that worked in that darn store, man.
Did you ever go in there?
Man, I might have went in there one time.
I went in there one time too.
I went there one time, but I shot a skit. We did a show called Memphis Laughs. It was a regional show. We shot it in Memphis at the Comedy Zone, and we did skits around the city. And that was one of them. It was called the Mother Goose Pump. Right? We had a small shoe made just like the shoe on Lamar. And it was me and my cousin Levancho. We did that. Man, you know what? I'm gonna find that footage. I'm gonna put it online. I'm gonna send it to y'all too. Cause it's called the Mother Goose Pump. It was like a basketball skit. It was funny. It was based off the pumps by Air Jordan. Or not Air Jordan. Who had the pumps back then?
Reebok.
Yeah, Reebok. Yeah.
D Brown.
Yeah, D Brown.
Yep. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Man, yeah, that's a throwback too, man. I sure remember that shoe.
Man, Memphis lose everything, man. I heard they took the shoe and shipped it off to another city somewhere.
Really?
Yeah, man. We lost it. We lost the shoe. We lost Liberty Land. Man, we losing everything. We just lost something else recently, didn't we?
I ain't surprised.
Yeah, I think Memphis losing its name soon. It's gonna lose its name. The city of Memphis we're just gonna call Blufftown or something. No, I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding. I'm bluffing.
There you go. Corey said Miss Louise is his godmother.
Used to work in this shoe.
Oh, she used to work in the shoe. Ah! Corey know everybody. Corey connected everybody. Oh man.
Everybody, Corey a celebrity, man.
Yeah, he's a celebrity, man. He got celebrities all over the place. He part owner in the old strip club, Bottoms Up. He part owner of No Name.
Hey, a lot of folk don't remember that one now.
Bottoms Up.
Bottoms Up.
A lot of folk don't remember that one.
Boy, you a true Memphis. You remember Bottoms Up, boy. It's right over there by the Revolution.
Hey, I couldn't get in. I was too young to get in at the time, though. But
me too. Oh, that's hilarious, man.
Yeah, man. Yep, that's Memphis talk for you there.
Yeah, that's Memphis right there. That's straight Memphis, man. Yeah, buddy.
Man.
That's back in the day when the Liberty Bowl was uneven. Remember, it was uneven. Hey, the Liberty Bowl was made off of Marlon off your team. It was made off the big sombrero in Tampa. The big sombrero used to be just like that too. It was uneven, just like Liberty Bowl.
Yeah.
Man. So you've been to Jerry's World? I'm sure you have.
What? Man, look, I've been I have been there several times actually, man. Matter of fact, I started going to Cowboys games back in the old stadium, Texas Stadium in Irving, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's when and you know what? Okay, I'm gonna say one of the I thought it was the first game, but no, it might have been the second game. But the first game I saw in Texas Stadium was the Cowboys against the Bengals back when Carson Palmer was the quarterback, right? And then I want to say the second time it was 2008. It was the 49ers. Now I'm gonna tell you, y'all lost because y'all remember that quarterback you had, Sean something. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah. We got y'all that year, man. His name was Sean something, man. Of course he didn't last long. He came like after Garcia or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But we played against the 49ers. I saw against the 49ers. I saw Romo quite a few times, and I've seen that a few times too in Jerry's world. Matter of fact, I went to see the Cowboys play against New Orleans, and at Tampa. It was a Sunday night game. Romo was there. This is back in the Romo days, like 2011, 2012, at Raymond James, man. Marlon, you been to Raymond James yet?
No, I have not. But it's on my list, though.
It's nice down there, man. Tampa, nice. I like Tampa, though. I like Tampa. Yeah, but yeah, man. So yeah, I've been to Jerry's World, man. I was just there. My brother and I went to see them play the Colts this past season, man. We scored 40-some points in the second half, fourth quarter.
Man, I'm surprised old Jerry Jones ain't reached out to you, man, and gave you some residence down there, man.
Hey, the way I be talking about Jerry, he be like, Tony, you can go to hell. That's what. Yeah. They got posters of me around the stadium. Hey, don't let that guy in here at all. He's always doing my voice and saying the wrong things. And guys, I'm a billionaire. God damn it!
Oh, man.
No, man. I enjoy going to them games though, man. It'd be fun, man. Yeah. I want to see the 49ers and Cowboys again one day soon. That's what I'm gonna go. We all need to go. We're gonna go see the Cowboys 49ers play.
Yeah, I'm with that.
All right.
Yeah, I hadn't been to the new stadium, but I've been to Candlestick.
You went to Candlestick?
Yeah, I've been there several times.
That's historic right there.
Yeah. I have family that's in Oakland, so when we go out there, they'll come across the bridge and we'll go link up and kick it.
Yeah.
A little bit, and
I got you. Then San Fran, they always run everybody. They run all the black people back across the bridge. Yeah. You go back over there to the black side.
Hey, what's up, Nancy? How you doing?
She's like, hey, y'all. She's chiming in. She's jumping in. Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all having me on again, man. Shoot, I like shooting the chopping up about sports, man. And like I haven't really been watching. I've been in and out a lot so far in the off season, man, because I've been working a lot, man. And I got my sights set on back on boxing training.
Gotcha.
So yeah, because I train for general purpose, for fitness and conditioning, and also for I'm putting it out there. I'm going to be in Creed 4.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
So how that's gonna work? You gonna be like the older brother of Creed, or
yeah. I'm gonna be I'm a long lost uncle. I'm the one that taught Apollo. I taught Apollo.
Okay.
Yeah, I taught Apollo, and I want to come back and get my just due, and I'm gonna end up training Adonis's daughter, because she's next in the ring,
right.
But then here's what's gonna happen. She gonna get her first fight and she gonna lose. She gonna lose to the point where she gets hospitalized and paralyzed because the turns out the woman she fought was transgender. It was actually a dude, and then I have to step in and fight the transgender Uncle Creed. It's called Uncle Creed 4.
Everybody said it's gonna be.
Uncle Creed 4. Uncle Creed versus the lady dude. It's gonna be me versus Uncle Auntie.
Oh man.
She said, hell no.
Oh, man.
Right out the chain, man. That's why we love having you on the show, man.
Yes,
you know?
yes,
Hey, man, it's always a pleasure being on with y'all, man.
we definitely appreciate you, man.
We're getting deep on Deep Down Feel.
Absolutely. Hey, while we got you on though, man, I got to get your thoughts on something. What's your thoughts on the Ja Morant situation? I know it's behind us now, but we didn't get a chance to speak with you about it. But I do want to hear your thoughts on that whole ordeal.
Well, from what I do know and heard and read and everything, man, he just sounded like somebody that's he didn't have a whole lot of, or he doesn't or didn't have any kind of real support around him to keep him level-headed, you know what I'm saying? A good solid support, man, or background, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, well, from what I see or hear about his father sound more like he's one of his homies instead of a father figure, and just tell him, advise him properly. He's not being properly advised on how to conduct himself, being in the spotlight that he's in and the position he's in. Because this dude, man, look, he has the potential, man, to have the impact of almost a Michael Jordan or something, or Kobe Bryant, because he's dynamic. He's so dynamic. You got kids wanting to be like him on the court, hopefully just on the court, not from what they seeing off the court. You know what I'm saying? So he needs to move accordingly and stop being so reckless, man. But, just hopefully he's, from what we've seen, it seems as if he's on the path of self-destruction, but he hasn't self-destructed just yet. So there's still hope in him where he can turn it around. And, he's not facing any kind of long jail sentence or something like that. If anything, he's dealing with suspensions and stuff. And hopefully he learned from that and bounce back and wise up and bounce back and get on the right path and stay on the right track, But, like I said, people are going to they're going to inflate things. You know what I'm saying? They're going to make it even bigger because of who he is and what he looks like, of course, you know what I'm saying? And it really doesn't help the city of Memphis either. The city of Memphis already got a rep anyway, so right. It's like, dang, man, that's just how it is in Memphis, huh? But it's really not, man. It's just great people in Memphis, So I think Ja, hopefully he's turned things around or trending in the right direction, in a positive direction, and get the right people in his ear and mentor him. Hopefully he's open to it too. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like one of them young dudes who like, yo, I knew all I need to know. I don't need to hear nothing from nobody. You know what I'm saying? So, so Corey said his father failed him miserably. I'm of that mindset too. It doesn't seem like his father's really helping him at all. So he's kind of like, it's almost like his father encouraging him or just right there with him. His father might have been on a video. Hey, well, hold that gun up, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, show him that pistol. I got you, man. You know what I'm saying? Even they don't sound like us, though. They from South Carolina, but still, I know about South Carolina too. I know about South Carolina, but he needs a good uncle, a solid uncle, or some family member, or a close friend, or somebody to get in his ear and be like, hey, man, calm down. Just don't judge him. Don't come at him from a judgmental standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Come at him from a mentor standpoint. You know what I mean? Right. So yeah. I think hopefully he'll be all right, man. Hopefully he'll be all right.
Yeah, so then his dad even come out and make a statement saying that he didn't do enough or something like that?
Oh, really? I didn't hear that.
I thought I read
His
that.
father said he didn't do enough, like on his behalf, to set his son straight.
Yeah, I think I read that somewhere.
Okay, yeah, it might have been the case. Maybe his father can turn it around too. They can turn it around together.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we talking
I
to
mean,
the legendary Tony Tone here on Deep Downfield, man. We may open up these phone lines. Y'all want to chop it up with the three of us. That number is 931-807-9928.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Corey said that gun reminded him of the gun on Harlem Nights that Arsenio dude had on when that scene on Arsenio Hall.
Stop shooting that little bit of shit.
Stop shooting that
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this though. The Tony Tone that you are right now, I'm sure you probably did some things in your early 20s. What would this Tony Tone say to the Tony Tone of 21, 22, 23 years old?
Because I mean, let me see, man. I'll say probably this Tony Tone would say to the young Tony Tone, knowing how I was back then. I'm still kind of like that now, but I got more of a grip on it. I probably would tell young Tony Tone, hey man, why don't you sit this one out? She ain't worth it. Control yourself. You can do better than that. Go and take care of yourself. Don't hit that. No. Man, I got some things I would tell myself, man. I would tell myself too back then, be more serious early about I seen him gotten in better shape the older I got. Like I was in decent shape when I was young because I was young, but I didn't take it as serious. Like I really got focused as I got older with my everything, my weight training, my boxing. And when I was younger, if I had the same work ethic when I was younger, who knows what I'd be doing right now. But I mean, I think I'm doing what I'm doing, what I'm meant to do, and that's entertainment. But I was also an athlete back in the day too. But I was just an athlete with heart. I didn't have size. I didn't have exceptional skill. You know what I'm saying? I was small and had heart. I would run into anybody back in the day, but in football and stuff. And I was always into boxing, man. We used to be, I grew up, you know how it is back in the day. We'd be in the neighborhood, we'd get some gloves and get in somebody's backyard and be slugging it out with no mouthpiece, no headgear, just risking it all. You know what I'm saying? I was one of them kids too. But I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I mean, if I look back on how I came up, I wouldn't really change nothing, man, because everything I did coming up, it didn't kill me. It didn't land me in jail. It just helped mold me, it helped mold who we are today. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think I did anything that was really detrimental. I mean, of course, I wasn't perfect. Nobody's perfect. But I just never got in really any real serious trouble. So I wouldn't really change anything, man. Yeah, man. I didn't do nothing too stupid, man. I used to do dumb things like prank wise, but I wouldn't even change that, man. I did some stupid stuff in school, man. I got suspended one time. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't even change it. I'd go back and do it again. Go back and do it again, man.
Oh man.
Hey, if anything, I used to ask the younger me, what would he say to the older me? Because I messed around, and especially my last marriage, man, I rushed into that marriage, man. The younger me should have been like, yo, man, you need to sit down somewhere. I rushed and made a bad decision when I got older. How about that?
You something else, man.
Man, it's true. I messed around. And wait till I got older to rush into, especially that second marriage, man. That marriage was so quick, man. We got married at divorce court. It was terrible.
That's very crazy.
I said I do and I don't in the same ceremony.
Grand opening, grand close.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
So Montel, what would you change? You know what I'm saying? You know, what would you tell the younger Montel?
Like, man,
Or what would you do differently?
You should go back and tell the younger Martell, man, why are you even pulling for the 49ers, man? Why don't you be a cowboy? Be a cowboy.
Hey, go on, switch teams right quick, man.
No, I don't think I would do that one, man.
Don't you see them logo? You see that logo on their helmet? Why would you want to root for a team with that ugly logo? All right, I'm messing with you. Go ahead, man.
You crazy. Man, that's interesting, man. You know, I did some things and trying to be slick. You know, we all thought we were slick at that age. You know,
Yeah.
But I guess I would be like, man, look, get your ass out these streets, man, and you know, focus on the task at hand here, man. We trying to be successful.
Yeah.
But you know, I grew up in South Memphis. I went to Hamilton, so you know, hey,
Yeah.
I did what everybody else did in South Memphis. You know, we gambled, you know, we shot dice, and you know.
You shot dice over there hanging out in Bunker Hill in front of Cincinnati Lounge.
Castelia, you know.
Castelia.
You know, that's what street life was all about, man.
You steal candy out of corner grocery over there on South Parkway.
Yeah. Folks upstairs at Ike's.
Huh?
What do you say? That's funny. We didn't have it upstairs. That's funny. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So yeah, I was supposed to go to Hamilton myself. I ended up going to Overton though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was assigned to Hamilton because I lived over there off South Parkway in Lamar and La Paloma Apartments right next to Edgewood.
You should have came over there, man.
You know, I was an art student. I was in the arts, so I was into acting and stuff. So I ended up at that's how I ended up at Colonial and Overton. So I was supposed to go to Hamilton Junior High and high school, but I had they had to get that acting in.
All right, we got a call for you, man.
That's right, them rebels. Rebels for life.
Deep downfield. Hello?
Is he coming through?
Deep downfield.
Monty.
There he is.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Stone. Man, what's going
What
on?
up?
How y'all doing?
All right.
Who that?
It's Corey, Tone.
Oh, what up, Corey? Hey, what shift you working at Ike's tonight, man? I see you at Ike's.
Man, you know, I'm doing shipping and receiving, you know.
You're shipping and receiving?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting on the cologne shipment to come in.
Who working at Richard Booker or John Carlock? Richard. Hey, remember Jeff used to impersonate Richard? I used to die laughing at that. Richard, and what was the other dude? What's the black dude?
Steve. You talking about Steve?
No, Gary. Remember Gary, the manager?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to call that name Sweet.
Hey, man, I sure would, man. If Jeff Webb, man, he can still do that too, man. He'd be cracking me up doing Richard and Steve. I mean, and Gary. Richard and Gary, boy.
And you know, you remember Steve, he was so sleuth, but he looked like he going north and south at the same time when he walked.
He sure did, man. Steve had them feet and knees. Oh man, that's funny, man. You took me back with that, man. The last fellow Ike's employee co-worker we had, I ran into Dana. Dana used to work at the Best Buy over there in Winchester before it closed.
Yeah, I remember Dana.
Yeah, Dana got in trouble. Huh?
Tell you how we knew you wasn't right, man. We had a new employee. Now I'm gonna tell y'all what he did. We had a new employee come, and we had to train this dude. Tony gets on the microphone and tell this dude to come upstairs by the pool, by the lawn equipment. This man was walking around the store about an hour trying to find out how to get upstairs before we looked at it. We ain't got no upstairs. Ain't no pool, and we don't sell lawn equipment.
Hey, I told you I was a prankster, man. I'll do it all over again if I went back in time.
Wow, man.
Well, y'all know about the Ikes, man. Ikes was it back in the day. I had most fun working there, man.
Y'all something else, man.
So, hey, Corey, what you doing now, man?
And I drive for Uber and Lyft. That's what I do. I make my money doing that, and I come home.
Hey, I feel you, man. That's good, man. Good to see you still doing well, man. That's good.
Hey, now I know y'all.
Oh, yeah, man.
I know both of y'all together wasn't no good, man. Because I know Corey, man. I've been knowing Corey for over 20 years, man. So knowing what I know about him and hearing these stories with you, so I know y'all together, y'all something else, man.
Man, that's one of them jobs we look forward to working. We didn't want no off days.
Yeah, that stock room could talk. Woo, Lord have mercy. Military don't know what they got back there.
Man, we used to tear up stuff. We used to wrestle back there and everything, man. We were wrestling. We were doing, man, it was crazy, boy. We had box cutters.
You remember Mike? Dude named Mike told Tony, because Tony was a little shorter than everybody else. Dude told me, man, I'll flip you. Tony told him, no, I don't think you can. Man, we come in there and they had cardboard all, Mike had cardboard all in his house. Tony picked him up like he was 5 pound bag of sugar. This dude had to be about, 300 pounds?
Yeah. Mike, and then what's the other little dude? He ended up, I think he was kind of like turned out to be something like extended family to me, but he used to work in the receiving with Mr. Jesse. We used to call him Easy because he looked like Easy. Yeah, what was his name?
Who was that dude? It ain't Roosevelt.
No, it wasn't Roosevelt. It was, God, it was so many people that came through there, man, that worked with us.
Orlando. You talking about Orlando?
That may be it.
Orlando, yeah.
Okay. That's probably, yeah. Man, we used to wrestle. We do all kinds of stuff, man. Man.
That's right.
Walk out of there with cases of coke, ain't paid for them.
I know. Oh, man. See, we'll take y'all back to them Ikes days, boy. I wish I still had Ikes.
Oh, y'all off the chain.
Yeah, the stuff that went down in their stores.
So Corey, who's your team? Who's your football team, man?
I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm right there with you. I'm a Cowboys fan.
Okay, that's right. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I know Chip the one that hit that button. Man, you shouldn't hit that button, bro. Don't hit that button. You shouldn't hit that button, Jim. I'm good, no, man.
Yeah, he sure hit it.
Well, y'all ain't no good, boy. I tell you.
Yeah, man. Y'all something serious, man.
Man.
So,
yeah, some good times.
Let me ask you this though. Where you see Lamar playing at next season? That's our hot topic for tonight. Do you think he'll still be a Raven?
Are you talking about me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I think Lamar, and honestly, maybe even Zeke, man. They both gonna be playing for the USFL, Memphis Showboats. Yeah. They coming to the Memphis Showboats, man. Get ready.
That's a good one, yeah.
Damn, I done heard of a fall from grace before, but God damn.
Yeah, we're gonna see him at the Liberty Bowl, Simmons Banks Liberty Bowl, on weekends now. Memphis about to come up. Hey, remember back in the day, the first Memphis Showboats team back in the USFL, back when Trump had it, and it was hot. It was hot back in the day. We had a quarterback, not quite as dynamic as Lamar, but he was kind of the Lamar of that mold. His name was Walter. He was number 10, something like that. It was him and Reggie White. You know, Reggie White played for the Memphis Showboats too back then. His name was what was his name? Walter something. I gotta look it up, man. But he was a runner. He was a dynamic runner, not quite as dynamic as Lamar, but he was a runner like that too. If y'all remember, I don't know if y'all remember any of those games back then.
I mean, I went to some Showboats game, but I couldn't.
Yeah. He was a quarterback. He was kind of nice, man. I gotta look him up. I'm gonna look him up, man. I know it's Walter something. I forgot I used to know his name too, man. But because the Memphis Showboats actually kind of decent. It was kind of decent back in the first ones. I don't know how they are now. Have they played the season now, or have they?
They ain't started yet.
Yeah, they ain't started.
Oh, they haven't started. Oh, that's the XFL we've been watching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I know Lex Luger rather used to play for the Showboats.
Sure did. Forgot about that. You right. Lex Luger. Forgot about that. He decided to stay in Memphis and wrestle. Got messed around, came across Jerry Lawler. Hey man, I think you should stay here and wrestle with me and Brian Christopher, you know, and you and I will fight. Remember, I gotta win every match because that's everybody. That was everybody's contract. If you came to wrestle Lawler, you had to lose in Memphis.
Yeah.
Now, real talk though, man, Lamar could very well be out of football this season, man, because you know right now his agent is actually his own ability because you know he don't have an agent speaking for him, so he's speaking for himself. But only reason people are gonna listen because of his ability, not because of an agent. You know, usually people, that's why you have an agent. You know what I'm saying? To do all your dirty work and work, you know, get the money work out the way. So he don't have that. And all he got to work on, his only bargaining chip is his actual self. You know, his actual self. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, and then the fact that I can see if he was very durable. If he never got hurt and went a full season without getting hurt, then he'd have even a bigger bargaining chip. But they be like, man, I don't want to pay for that. And you got more chips stacked against you statistically as far as getting hurt, and then a quarterback that of your style has never won a championship. So they, you know, I don't know where Lamar will end up at, man. Now I can tell you one landing spot that'll make sense for Lamar is the Houston Texans.
Yeah,
That'll make that.
He'll be running for days for real with them, 'cause they ain't got nothing. So he'll be running for days. They ain't got nothing.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Houston Texans are tougher than what they were scrappy, man. They were scrappy to me. I mean, nobody really just killed them. They just couldn't. They were scrappy, man. I mean,
with Lovie Smith though, but they fired him.
Yeah, I know. They fired James Evans. You know. Soon they fired him, they said, damn. But no.
What they say, meanwhile,
back at the front office, they were still looking for a new head coach. Oh man, you remember the meanwhile? I'm gonna get some t-shirts. I'm gonna get some meanwhile t-shirts made, man.
Hey man, for sure.
Hey, I'm gonna send you one. I'm gonna send both of y'all one, man. Since I got a deep down field shirt, which it arrived at home while I was out of town. I would have had it on today.
You good, man? You good.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. But I think the Houston Texans would be a good spot for Lamar, man. Matter of fact, him and Zeke, to be honest, man. I think they should go to the Texans. That would make sense, you know that because I ain't gonna lie to you, I think the Texans was kind of scrappy, man. You know, they probably could add.
They played hard for sure.
Yeah, they played hard. It was teams that barely beat them. I mean, including us. You know what I'm saying? Including the Cowboys. But I don't know. You know how it is. You know how it is. I don't know. I can't think of anybody else for Lamar to go to. There's not too many others, honestly, man. I mean, maybe Carolina, but Carolina, I think they got didn't they? Cause they sent Sam Darnold to San Fran. Oh yeah, y'all got Sam Darnold. Well, hey, what y'all gonna do, man? Y'all got like you know what? I believe the 49ers are gonna have. I really feel like it should be Purdy's job, but being that he had like a Cinderella season, being Mr. Irrelevant to relevant. I don't know if they're gonna either gonna make him the starter or they're gonna make it a three-way competition between Trey Lance, Purdy, and Sam Darnold. Because Sam Darnold really got more experience between those three.
Yeah.
But Purdy is a gamer, man, and then Trey Lance can't stay healthy.
Yeah, and see, I'm glad you brought that up. Now I'm pulling for Trey, man, because I like the black quarterback. So I want them to do well out there.
I get that.
For them,
I understand.
For them to give up as much as they did for him. So number one, you run the man like he's a running back. You run him up the gut, and call the same plays that you call for Brock Purdy for him.
Right. So,
Kyle Shanahan had already said today in his meeting conference, he was like, "Well, it's Brock Purdy's job." So he already said it. So even though Brock gonna be out until like mid-September, but he already said it's his job.
Yeah, it should be Brock Purdy's job, man. But I think Trey, only because Trey didn't really get to play long enough to really prove anything, man. I mean, he's got upside, man. But I feel be coming. I'm like you too. I'll pull for the brothers too, man. But man, I don't know, man. Trey, if he gets hurt again, or if he end up losing, I don't know. He may want out after this year. Who knows?
Yeah.
Not that I really care. Who cares about the 49ers, man?
Corey cares. Don't you care, Corey, about the 49ers?
About as much as I do my ex-wife.
Hey, I feel you. I feel you on that.
Yeah, I can imagine working with y'all.
Man.
Ain't no work getting done.
None.
Yeah, I care about the.
I think we could use a third quarterback. The Cowboys. We kept Cooper. Cooper still we retained Cooper, and of course Dak. I think we need a third one, man. I think if I think, man, I think if Rodgers go to the Jets, I think we'll get. I don't know why I'm thinking like that, but I think Mike White will come back to us. Mike White used to be with the Cowboys. And look, check it out. I mean, I'm gonna tell you about Mike White, man. Mike White was not a bad quarterback. He when he filled in for Zach, he actually looked better than Zach, right? Y'all remember that, right? I remember when Mike White was a quarterback at Western Kentucky. That's where he came out of, Western Kentucky, right? Okay. Man, Mike White diced up the Memphis Tigers in the Boca Raton Bowl back in like 2016, something like that. No. 20, somewhere in man, I was like, man, Memphis gonna go down and win this, man. They're gonna beat Western Kentucky. I saw that score. I saw them highlights. I mean, who was that quarterback for Western Kentucky? It was Mike White. Man, he diced Memphis up. I was so mad about that game. But
with Miami?
Huh?
Mike White, didn't he sign with Miami?
Oh, he might have. Did he? He might have. I don't know.
I believe he did.
I think he did sign somewhere else.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, see, he already gone. Okay. Oh man.
So speaking of the Tigers, though, man, as you all know, the Memphis Tigers had an early exit in the NCAA tournament.
In basketball.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on that one?
Well, honestly, man, I'm not a huge basketball guy, even though I do pull for any Memphis team, but I don't follow basketball real heavy. But from what I heard, they had some calls that were very questionable against them that kind of maybe cost them the game, or impacted them enough to where, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say cost them, but it impacted them pretty heavily. I didn't see it, but that's what I've been hearing the whole time. So that's unfortunate. Who knows? Sometime, man, I don't put nothing past anything that got some with humans involved. And, sometimes people could have stuff against Memphis or Penny. They could have something against Penny, you know what I'm saying? And just, it's just, yeah. So I don't know, man. I hate to see that because I was definitely pulling for Memphis. And, me being I was raised in Memphis, but I pull for all Tennessee stuff. And I know I even pulling for the Volunteers, man, but they got put out too.
By the same team.
Yeah, same team.
Oh, FAU put both of them out?
Yeah.
I didn't know Memphis lost to FAU too. Oh, man. That's crazy. Oh, man. I did not know that.
They own the state of Tennessee right now.
Man.
Yeah, they can't. Oh, they swept the state of Tennessee. That's messed up.
And
I did not know it was FAU, man.
Yeah, and they supposed to join our conference this next season.
You say what?
I said they supposed to join the AAC conference next season.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Man, tell them come on up here, man. We're going, man. Yeah, we didn't want to rematch with them, man. Come on, join the American Athletic Conference. Yeah, bring the football team to the Liberty Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come with a bulletproof vest on.
Yeah, I know. Come get some of this barbecue and bullets.
Serve hot.
Serve hot, yeah.
Man. Okay. So I didn't know that. Oh, I did not know that. Yeah, I wish I followed basketball a lot more, man. It's hard for me to follow basketball sometimes. But yeah, I did hear about the Tigers. But hey, man, I hope they balance it out, man, because for a long time coming up, 70s and 80s, man, Memphis was mostly a basketball city. Matter of fact, 70s, 80s, most of the 90s. All of a sudden, early in the 2000s, boy, the football Tigers started showing up.
They did.
Yep.
Hey, them Niners playing Dallas. We got y'all on the schedule this year.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we might need to make that happen, man.
Where they playing at?
I think it's in Cali.
Hey, man, I wouldn't mind taking a trip out to Cali, though. I need to get back out to the West Coast. I used to live out there, man. I used to live in northern and southern Cali, man. So I wouldn't mind going to Levi Stadium.
Yeah, we can make it happen.
Yeah. Let me call Jerry, man. Guys, I think I can make sure we'll get you out there, you and old Corey, the staff from Ike's, the whole Deep Downfield podcast, and we'll get you guys out there and just
Corey cracking up.
Tell Corey to bring me something from the Raceway and Ike's.
Man, you wasn't there with number drunken dog food on that aisle.
Yeah, I know. The dog food. Oh, man.
Man, it was a whole aisle full of junk. Then you get to the corner of the dog food.
Right. That's true. Man. Yeah, you bringing all those memories back. That's funny.
And
but yeah, man, I would watch
the dog food.
Huh?
I remember the only thing we ever stopped over there was the dog food because then nobody bought nothing else off the aisle.
That's nothing. It was so much stuff over there that nobody got. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. Yeah, Levi. I would go out to Levi Stadium, man. So that would be kind of cool because last time we played y'all. Isn't that where we played at? Didn't that where y'all sent us home from, Levi?
Yep.
Oh, so we got to go back to the scene of the crime, huh?
Then last year we came to y'all house and sent you on your way.
Yeah.
I thought it was year before last y'all came to Dallas and sent us home.
Yeah, it was last year. But then
that was last year?
Yeah, in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Oh man, y'all sent us home both times at home. Oh, that's crazy. But we should be ashamed of ourselves.
But y'all came to Levi's this time, and we sent you home.
Okay, that's right. Okay, yeah. Well, hey, that's cool. They got us back on each other's schedule again, though.
Yeah.
Regular season.
I think that's good for the NFL, man. When the Niners and Cowboys are,
Relevant.
both good and playing each other. Yeah.
That's okay.
It used to be a rivalry game.
It did.
Hey, we used to be people. I was just gonna say that. Y'all should look at A Tale of Two Cities. It's narrated by Sam Elliott and Jeremy Renner. Oh, you seen it, huh? You seen it, yeah. It's really good. It's really good. So Cowboys and 49ers rivalry goes deep, man. And yeah, so right now y'all kicking out butts. I guess the tables will turn sooner or later.
Yeah.
Tables will turn sooner or later. It's coming back around.
Hey, one thing I can say about
you must plan on killing Jerry this year, then.
hey, Corey, that's exactly my. I'm expecting you to back me up, Corey. You got to back me up.
Well, I tell you what, we'll have him to bring us down on his yacht and talk to him, right there at the edge. Just pat him on his back. He ain't too sturdy these days, so he flip right on over.
We just dump him right on over, man. We feed him to the fishes. He be swimming with the fishes. Jerry's so rich he'll survive. Come on, guys. You can't kill me. I'm gonna be here. I own the fishes too. I own the show.
He own the fishes too.
He own everything. He's an old Aquaman.
Talking about the water on a damn seahorse.
Yeah. With a star on it.
I'm done, man. Seahorse with a star on it.
Yeah, Corey on there choking. Dang.
Man, if I see a seahorse with a star on it, man.
A starfish.
Hey,
man. Yeah. That's we'll see what happens. Like you said, man, Jerry is in the way, man. But hey, we just got to deal with it for right now.
Oh
man.
So I see y'all picked up Brandon Cooks and Stephon Gilmore.
Yeah. Hey, man, I don't know what those guys got left. There was a reason they were available. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little, like Brandon Cooks, I ain't gonna lie, man. I remember that cat when he first, I want to say he was drafted by the Saints.
Yeah, he was.
Okay, so he's at the Saints. I'm like, who's this dude? Fast as heck. Next thing you know, he's with like 3 or 4 other teams, man. I'm like, why is he getting shipped around so much? So I don't know, man. I'm a little concerned about that. I mean, his ability is one thing, but why he keep getting shipped around with all that talent? So I don't know, man. Either he disappeared at certain times, he's not consistent or something. I don't know what it is, man. Maybe his route running. He's so fast. A lot of people that are fast like that, sometimes they route running suffer because they just depend on their speed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I think
so. I don't know. And then
injury.
Gilmore. I don't know about Gilmore. Gilmore definitely had a couple of Pro Bowl seasons.
Yeah.
But
pro.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he's got left. I don't know, man. We'll see.
Gilmore doesn't have the speed that he used to have.
Yeah.
But his skill level and his intelligence on reading wide receivers is off the chart.
Oh, okay. So he still got that.
In the game we played against him, when he was with the Colts, I mean, he read the wide receiver name and he was headed towards the ball before the ball. He was gone. Pick 6.
Okay. All right. Wait a minute. He came from the Colts, right?
Yeah.
Also, he was the one who probably picked up that ball in front of Gallup.
Yep, that's him.
Yeah, I was at that game. Yeah, okay, that was Stephon Gilmore. Yeah, I was at that game. I forgot who it was. I was so mad.
I'm thinking Gilmore's the guy that sat out the Super Bowl game when he was with the Patriots.
That's right. That's who it was.
He sat out.
He sat out.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a dude that I thought it was a dude that intercepted the ball against the Seahawks when they should have ran
What's his name? Malcolm
beast
Butler.
mode. Who intercepted that ball against the Seahawks?
Wait a minute.
Malcolm Butler. Yeah.
That was Malcolm Butler.
Yeah, he got benched by
Okay. Well, I tell you what, Gilmore, that's cool. And I like Deron Bland, man. That dude out of Fresno State. He was a rookie last year. He had 6 interceptions, man. He had 2 against the Colts in that game.
But y'all failing to address the 2 biggest needs, though.
What's that?
The quarterback and the run stopping. Y'all can't stop the run.
Yeah, I sure can.
Hey, man, look, I think I hate to say it, man. I'm still kind of pulling for Dak. If we were to draft a quarterback to put some heat on him, I wouldn't be mad at that. But I'm still I'm gonna give Dak you know what? I'm gonna give Dak a chance with a full season of recovery from his thumb. I want to say it's possible his thumb might have been acting up and he just didn't disclose it. Maybe.
What it was.
Yeah, right.
He can't grip balls like he normally do.
I know. I would take him out of commercials because he, that's too distracting. No, but for real, the run stopper, we could stand a couple more pluggers in the defensive line interior. Yeah, I agree there, but
yeah, I could probably get about a good 10 yards running on y'all defense.
Man.
I mean,
man,
they need to move LVE back to his original position, man. That dude, LVE playing out of position. He was out run Van Der Esch. So they got him playing in the middle. He's an outside linebacker, man. That dude was lost in the
Yeah. Van Der Esch. I wonder if he I guess he's past his neck issues, but yeah, I like Van Der Esch. And then Parsons. I'm good with Parsons. I think we added another line. We added Tack McKinley, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we added Tack.
He was on the practice squad, but I don't think he ever made the field though.
Okay.
Who, Tack?
Yeah.
No, Tack came from the Rams, didn't he?
I don't know where he came.
I think Tack McKinley came from another team.
Yeah, he a DN because he used to play for the Falcons, and then
Falcons. That's it. Came from the Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
Dan Quinn bringing all his people over there. That's another one of Dan Quinn's part. But I like Dan though. I like Dan.
Well, he out coaching.
Dan should have got D-Wag.
Who?
He should have got Bobby Wagner.
Yeah.
You know what? I thought about that too, man. I said, man, we probably should have got Bobby, but he might have been asking too much though. We might have to give up too much. But I was thinking that too. Bobby Wagner would have been good.
He available, ain't he?
Nah, he re-up with Seattle.
He re-signed with the Seahawks.
Yep.
He went back to Seahawks.
Discount.
He went back, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's good for him, then.
So,
Yeah.
Your boy Parsons, do y'all think he need to be playing linebacker, his natural position, or y'all want to see him stay at DN?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. They can float him around in either one. I think I don't know, man. He's so fast off that end, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I like him better at DN than linebacker.
Mm.
He kind of light in the tail for that middle linebacker.
He lighting the tail on defense
too.
but he's so quick. He's so quick off that end, man. It's hard for a defensive man to get it. I mean, offensive lineman to get his hands on him.
Yeah,
I think his speed. He's a good speed rusher. I don't know.
They take him off the field on running downs though because he too little.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know, man.
I think I would place him in the middle because that's what he played in Penn State. He was in the middle.
Yeah.
You let him go from sideline to sideline, but playing him on that DN when you got folk like Trent Williams, man, just power
Yeah,
drive.
Trent. I gotta give you credit for it. Trent. Yeah, Trent. You gotta make some decisions with Trent, boy.
Yeah, you gotta make some business decisions with Trent.
Yeah, Trent mean for real, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Boy, I wouldn't want to run into Trent, boy. That's probably the most dominant pulling guard, man. He can move too.
Yeah, he number 4, big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Yep.
But the thing with Michael is they didn't even know he was gonna be that good at defensive end. That was just a substitute because a linebacker got one of the defensive ends got hurt or something.
Yeah.
And so they put him over there. Found
Yeah.
out how good he was, and he just left him over there.
Yeah, that's true.
Randy Gregory probably, yeah.
D-Law, one of them got hurt.
Probably was still on that drugs.
Randy Gregory got in trouble. Yeah, he got, man. Randy, boy, I tell you, boy, he could not weed and everything. He was just. I knew. I had a partner of mine who's a sports agent. He said he went to go visit Randy while he was still in Nebraska. Man, Randy he took a break from the meeting to go smoke some weed. I was like, come on, really? I was like, yeah, he had issues, and he had talent. Randy Gregory had talent, but he got to Denver and disappeared. You know, he disappeared, and they kept finding him. He would never come to practice in Denver because Colorado, one of the first states to legalize marijuana. Boy, he went to the wrong state.
Oh,
High as the mountains out there.
Yeah, for real.
So Tony, tell me this, man. Who your favorite Dallas Cowboy of all time?
Woo, man, it's funny you say that. I was just talking about that today, man. If I had to single out one Cowboy, I was a Tony Dorsett fan, man. I was number 33. Boy, what? Tony Dorsett. My favorite team would be those 70s Cowboys: Dorsett, Staubach, Pearson, Tony Hill. All of Too Tall Jones, Harvey Martin, the Doomsday defense. But yeah, my favorite player, Tony Dorsett. I was a little fast dude too. I used to want to be just like him, boy. Yep. TD. Yeah.
What about you, Corey? Who's your favorite Cowboy all time?
Man, I like Too Tall Jones. The dude was just a beast, man. He looked like he was out there wrestling. He looked like, dude, you playing football? You body slamming folks?
Yeah, Too Tall Jones. Yep, out of TSU.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
He looked like he going up there to block a basketball instead of a football.
Yep. Yeah, man. Yeah, I have to go with that. Yep.
That's what's up. So have you had the chance to meet any of the Cowboy players, past or present?
I met Nate Newton. Yeah, that dude's a character, man. Nate Newton.
Big Nate or Little Nate? Big Nate or Little Nate?
Oh, Big Nate. They call him the ice box. He was supposed to be the answer to the fridge. They call him the kitchen. They call him the kitchen. That's right. Yeah. Nate Newton, met him. I think, Jason Garrett. He was doing back when he was just a backup for Detroit Aikman, man. He was doing like a promo at a store. They be having the Cowboys doing promos around town. Certain Cowboys, like I ran into Nate and Larry Brown at one of the pro shops in Grapevine Mills. And then Garrett was at I almost want to say a Walmart or something. He was doing something. They had him on low on the totem pole then. And then
rolling back prices.
I saw Tony Dorsett in passing. I was in, because he's from Pennsylvania, but I was in DC doing a show, and he had walked by. I'm like, oh man, it's Tony Dorsett. I couldn't get to him, man, but that was Tony D. But I didn't really get to meet him. But I'm trying to think, man, that's crazy, man. I haven't even met any of the main Cowboys, man, like that. I haven't. That's crazy. That's the only ones I met.
Okay.
That's what's up. It's one cowboy, man, that I want to get him on the show and talk ball with him.
Who that?
And that's the playmaker, man. Only because he went to the U.
I knew you were gonna say Michael Irvin.
Man, I don't know if your sound equipment gonna be able to handle all that damn yelling he be doing, man.
Y'all don't understand because
the Cowboys that man be on the air for 5 minutes and then sweated through his whole suit. Mike,
he's sweating. He's sweating, man. Suit be ringing wet.
Toupee about to slide off.
Oh,
Yep. Lips all pasty and white. He be laughing. Yeah, playmaker be going. He be going at it, man. But he know his stuff, man. Right now, he's trying to lay low. Right now, boy. You know, he's trying to get past that. His allegations. They found out. I'm glad he got cleared. He's clear now, right?
All they did was just release the video, but it looked like I don't think they made it official, but more than likely.
No, they settled with him.
Oh, did they?
Really?
They settled in with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What I saw in the video, man.
Look like a setup.
Yeah.
Look like what?
A setup.
Yeah, that's what everybody said. Everybody said like a setup, man. It's like, man, Mike. Well, I'd be like, man, he needs to lay low. Put on some blinders.
The playmaker. So I know we running low on your time, man. What was you a Deion fan?
Well, me? Oh yeah. I was a Deion fan. Well, when he came to the Cowboys, of course Now when he was cheating and pass interfering Michael Irvin when he was with the Niners, you know.
It's cold, man.
to this day, he had never owned up to it, man.
Man, you like T.O., man?
Yeah, I was a T.O. fan when he was with the Niners.
Oh, but you ain't like him when he went to Dak.
No.
Hey man, let me tell you, man, we definitely got some secondhand 49ers. I ain't gonna lie to you. We got T.O., we got Deion, we got what's the linebacker, man?
Charles Haley. Yeah, Charles.
Well, no, that's a defensive end, Charles Haley. I'm talking about what's the linebacker? Ken Norton.
Yeah.
Well, we got him from y'all.
Yeah, no, okay, that's right. Okay, y'all got him from okay, cool. So, yeah, we got at least three Hall of Famers from y'all, man. That's crazy.
Man, dude, that's just how competitive the game was back then, man. So you knew one of those two teams was going to represent the NFC.
Hey, let me tell you, man, that's the reason free agency started. It started after the 92 Cowboys, after we blew the Bills out. After that year, they started free agency to try to level out the playing field. Because you're right, back in the day before free agency, it was either Cowboys, 49ers, and maybe what?
Good.
Who? Giants?
Yeah, the Giants was good.
I think that, Giants, and maybe it was only a handful of teams who always feasted every year. Everybody else was famine. They were starving.
Yeah.
But you have to remember back then, those was among the richest teams that could afford to pay them folks before the salary cap too.
And that's a good point. Yeah. That make me stand. Come on now. I miss those days. Everybody else was suffering.
So I'm gonna ask all y'all this same question, and I answer last. What rule you hate the most in the NFL?
That's a good one.
Because we all grew up on a different era of football than what we seeing now. So
yeah, we grew up in an era where they had to earn it, especially offensive players. They had to earn it.
I'll say this rule where I know they kind of scaled it back some now, but the celebration. Where they weren't able to, celebrate like they used to back in the day. Then they
Yeah.
They didn't open it up a little bit more than that because teams doing their little choreographed celebrations in the end zone, which I like that now.
Yeah, they kind of brought it back because I ain't gonna lie to you. You know who made the group celebrations? Because they had for a minute they had a few seasons they had it where they got penalized for doing a group celebration, right? But
Yeah.
who you remember made the group celebration even more fun? Who?
The Rams.
No, it was back when they were the Redskins. It was the Fun Bunch.
Oh,
remember the Fun Bunch back when they were with the Super Bowl run?
Yeah.
Oh, they killing it. That was kind of cool, man. Even though they did the Fun Bunch celebration on my Cowboys too, but
they used to call themselves the posse, the wideouts they had, the posse.
Yeah. They were killing everybody, man. Let me think, man. What rule? I ain't gonna lie, man. We came up in the head hunting era too, because the whole targeting thing, which is more prominent in college football or high school than it is in the pros. But you can't really lay nobody out anymore, and I get it. But that was football back in our day. But let me see. Oh man, what rule? It is a rule. I can't think of it. It kind of bugs me.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you what really irks me, man, is when you get a clean sack on the quarterback and they throw a flag on you.
Oh yeah. The quarterback protection rules. Most of those rules kind of irk me, man. Yeah, I feel you on that. They can mess around and put all the quarterbacks in a red jersey soon, man.
Might as well put a flag on them.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. Between that and the whole
what is that, Corey?
Well, you might as well give them laser tag guns and just point it at the quarterback.
You're right.
A mark on his chest.
Yeah, paintball.
Right.
Yeah, paintball.
Pin the tail on the quarterback.
Water balloon.
Yeah.
Hit him with a water balloon. Man, what's the one you got the receive? One of the receiving too, like that started with like Dez with the whole Dez catch. That whole yeah. That finishing the process thing. Sometimes I'm like, come on, that's a catch. But I don't know. I think watch. I can't think of one right now, but watch when the season starts. I'm like, oh, that rule. I'm gonna call back into the podcast and say, okay, now I know.
Yeah. Oh man, dog, this been a damn great show, man. Y'all hilarious.
Yeah, man, I appreciate having me on. It's always fun with y'all, man.
Oh, most definitely, man. You always welcome, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. We have to get Jerry Jones back on here again too. We'll let Corey ask Jerry Jones some questions.
One question I'm asking, man, when's your funeral, bro?
Well, Corey, that's not going to happen anytime. That's not going to happen anytime soon. I'm so rich I can buy myself extra years.
Oh, man.
Sometimes I feel like he ought to pay me to get out there on the field and do absolutely nothing.
Come on and join us at practice in Frisco. Come on down to the Star, Corey. We'll put you out there.
Don't expect no running or no work from there, but I get out there.
Corey tear his hamstring putting his equipment on.
Sure will. I ain't gonna lacing up my shoe.
Yeah, putting his socks on. He didn't.
He said he got a high ankle sprain putting his shoe on.
I just sprung my wrist putting on gloves.
Oh, man.
That's hilarious.
My whole carpal tunnel putting these gloves on, man. What's wrong with
Oh, man.
Hey,
all right, man. Well, look, it's been a ball, man. I've been having fun, man.
Man, we really appreciate you, man, taking time out your busy day, man. And Lil Gip saying, nice having you on the show.
I appreciate it, Miss Lanny Gip.
Yeah, that's my daughter, man. So
okay. hey, he said it like, yo, that's my daughter. Don't get no ideas. Yo. Hey, I feel you, Marlon. I got a daughter too. I feel you, man. I got a 20-year-old girl. They call me cock block daddy.
That's that voice when that young man come to the door asking for his daughter. You know, who are you? You like you old enough to drink, drive, and vote.
Yeah, Marlon voice changed big, did he? Yo, that's my daughter, yo. You know what I'm saying?
I'm that's me auditioning for Creed 4-2, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's my only line. Hey, that's my daughter. I ain't got number one line, one scene. That's it.
That's hilarious, man. They're like, all right, cut. That's it. That's a wrap. Yo, that's my daughter. Cut.
Oh, man. Hey, brother, as always, man, we appreciate the time, man. You know, you're more than welcome anytime you want to come on the show, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. It was good chopping up with y'all, man. Good luck to y'all. Continued success. And Corey, man, you hanging there too, man. I see you at Ike's over there on Eastgate at Park, Eastgate Shopping Center.
Yeah, come on by, man. I was waiting on the truck to come in. You know, time's hard out here, you know. See me on South Broadway selling cologne and socks. You know it came from Ike's. Okay?
Cologne and socks. Oh, that's hilarious, man. That's hilarious. All right, man. Y'all take care, man.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
All right, peace.
All right, man. I'm good, man.
All right.
Corey, man, we appreciate you, man, hanging out too, man.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, man. Look, I put this on my schedule on Tuesday. Whatever I'm doing at 7 o'clock is over with. 7 o'clock is over with. Well, baby, don't you want to go and do it? You gotta get it done before 7. It's 6:55. You got 5 minutes. And I done seen folk get knocked out in less time. So.
Oh, damn.
Oh, man. Damn, man.
All right, Corey, man, we
Yeah,
appreciate
man,
you
I
chopping
got
up,
to
man.
support y'all.
Man, we most
Yes, sir, man. I
appreciate
appreciate y'all for letting me chop it up with you.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Them damn Ike stories, man. They're
Man,
classic.
ain't no way no work was getting done if them two and work together, man. I just don't see it.
Oh no, wasn't no work getting done. Man, wasn't no work getting done. They come on out, the store closed at 10 o'clock. Man, just come down out. Man, why they ain't done? It was, man. Folk came in here and started buying stuff. Man, what are you talking about, bro? So look, what me and Tony used to do is when we worked on the soul bar, we pull everything to the front and stack it up in the back and make it look like it's stock. Man, we ain't did jack.
Man, y'all crazy, man.
Oh, man.
Man.
Yeah, they put it up there, make it look all neat, man. Look like something behind it. But that's 3 boxes behind it. Look like it's 4. Somebody said it's 3 boxes on the shelf.
Hey, wow, man. All right, brother, man. We appreciate you chopping it up, man.
Yes, sir.
So, man, I appreciate y'all having me. I look forward to the show next week.
All right, man.
All right, brother. Y'all be easy, man.
All right, brother. Man, this has been a dope ass show, man. Yeah, the legendary Tony Tone on this piece, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, wow.
Man. That's how you get, man, when you just go unscripted, man.
Yeah,
You just,
yeah.
Let it flow. I know you wrote some stuff down. Did you write anything down? I ain't got shit wrote down either. Try to find some talking points, but hey, sometimes you got to let it flow.
Let it flow, man. Shit.
Yeah.
You know, we can always talk ball, man. We ain't got to have nothing wrote down. Shit, you know. It's shop talk, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right. Trying to get folk to chime in, man. Chop it up with us. Talk ball, you know.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, so we got the free agency still going on, of course. So you got the NFL draft will be coming up in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, so
still got a lot of, football talk. We still trying to figure out what's going to happen with Lamar. So, so I know that's going to be a hot topic basically for the whole off season until something happens. So
then and Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, A-Rod.
Yeah, man. So whenever something happens with that, we'll break it here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Well,
Atro.
You got anything else on your plate, man?
That's it, man.
As I said, man, it's been another dope show, man. Like we do every week around this time, man. We appreciate everybody, man, who checked in with us on social media, man. Appreciate y'all for following us and digging this show. Big shout out to the homie, man. Big, massive shout out to the homie Tony Tone, man, for checking in with us, man, chopping it up, giving us some time.
No doubt.
And if y'all out there, know somebody who need a dope podcast to check out, tell them about Deep Down Fields podcast, man. Y'all can catch us on all your major platforms. We are on YouTube. You can catch up with us on Facebook at Deep Down Field, on Twitter at Deep Down Field. As I said before, we on all your major platforms: Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Deezer, Amazon Music, just to name a few. And if you dig this head I got on, y'all can click the link below. Fanatics got you covered, man. Y'all can take advantage of that 65% off and that free shipping.
Yeah, and then purchase you make, those proceeds go to us continuing to keep this hot pass podcast coming for y'all.
Most definitely. You dig. And if y'all need some of this deep down field gear, the weather's about to change, it's about to warm up a little taste. Man, we got you covered, man. Y'all drop us in line or something, we'll make sure y'all get straight. You dig?
Yeah, shout out to Corey too, man, for hanging in with us and chopping it up as well.
Oh, definitely, man. We appreciate your brother checking in, man. Yes, sir. We're going to take this thing to a new level, man. Trying to give folks something different.
Always.
Yeah, man. You got anything else on your plate, man?
That's it.
All right, man. For my dog, Big Gip, I'm your dude, Martell. We out.